Good morning, my coaches and healers here inside this most sacred space, the Coaches and Healers Sangha. Maybe it's not morning for you, it's morning for me. We do have a global audience here. It could be afternoon, could be evening, hell, could be the middle of the night for some of you. If it's the middle of the night for anybody, we'll give a special round of applause to you for showing up here on Hump Day. It is Wisdom Wednesday inside the Coaches and Healers Sangha. Good morning, Josie. I'm glad to see you here. I'm Emily Harrison if you are new to this space, but I know Kelly and Kira know me. Josie, I'm looking forward to connecting and getting to know you more deeply and dynamically too. Good morning, good morning. I am excited to show up here with you guys today. Who here has ever gotten a bad review? If you've gotten a bad review, if you've gotten any bad press before, people threatening to air out your dirty laundry, happening a little bit at the Akashic Academy, I must say. What's up, Miss Nancy Louise? I'm glad you're here. So you guys know I love to share like real time, like I'm a reality TV, a reality Facebook star where you just get to follow along with everything else that's going on. I'm going to share with you the behind the scenes of what's going on in the Academy right now. So Miss Christy Warnick had a guest on her show, The Power of Energy Healing, yesterday. And this guest, Ra, I guess we'll call her Ra James, Ra Bin. I knew Ra before when she was Ra Bin James, and she's had some shifts of names, really shifting in her life, standing in a lot of knowledge, but looks like a lot of controversy as well. Good morning, Miss Cindy. And there were quite a few people who were up in arms. I can tell you, I received a couple of letters, a couple of emails, several messages on the page. People all fired up about this. And, you know, I'm not going to point fingers or blame anybody. I've been fired up about drama before. Coach Nick's really calmed me down about this in business because I remember the very first time that someone bought my course and they didn't dive in, they didn't take it, and they called me up within a month and they're like, yeah, I want my money back. I'm like, oh, look. This stuff happens in business. And I want to invite you to receive a meditation with me today from the Tao. You guys know I'm big into the Tao. Well, how about this? I'm little into the Tao. I got my pocket version here on my desk. But I found a really, really beautiful passage in here that I think is so helpful when it comes to business. Because you are going to face some people wanting to let you know that your service did not work for them. Nancy Louise says, I met Robin from Emily a while ago. Yeah, I like her too. I think she speaks what she gets. Obviously, she's definitely a rebel. There's some karmic energy and decisions that she's made along the way that I don't completely understand because I'm not her. But I have definitely made questionable decisions before. I just happen to air them all out here and you guys to know, but nothing can ever come back to haunt me. Christy, I'm glad you're here because we're talking about Robin. Krista, I'm glad you're here too. I love all of our Academy members and especially our hosts coming in here. So thanks for spending this time. And Krista, you being a host too, you might have found that you've irritated somebody, pissed somebody off, somebody left you a bad comment. Every now and then people leave me shitty comments on YouTube, inviting me to shut the hell up. I don't respond to those anymore. Obviously, in the very beginning, when the lady wanted her money back, I responded to her. I'm not going to leave her hanging out there. But there's been lots of different elements of, ooh, that didn't go quite the way I wanted it to, as I've been doing this work. And it can, like I said, it can come in a lot of different ways. It can come in somebody wanting their money back. It can come in a client leaving a bad review for you. It can come in stirring shit up like with Christy Warnick, the beautiful angel of the Academy. She's stirring. You're not stirring, but you were the agent of some stir. So and Christy and I had a little bit of time to process. And my stance, maybe I'll say, on this issue as of right now, and I'll have to say this is only because Coach Nick has worked away some of the hard edges where I got all riled up before. But this space, actually, I'm sorry, I'm in the Coaches and Healers Sangha. Jump over the neighbor space. The Akashic Academy, you guys know this is a healing ground. It's not only a training ground, but it's a healing ground. And whatever comes into this space is invited to be examined with compassion, with as much clarity, with as much neutrality as possible, and holding dynamical space. That's a good one. That might be a one for the dynamical. That's not a real word, is it? I'm pretty sure I just made that up. I'll have to double check myself. I like to give credit where credit is due. If somebody already made up the word dynamical, then fine, you get credit. Otherwise, I'm putting it in my glossary. Dynamical change is what we are the agents of. And that comes about in many ways. So I want to invite you guys, let's take a few nice deep breaths. I want you to get in your entrepreneurial space, get in your business, put your business hat on, okay? And I want you to receive these words to create a new template of how you show up in your business when the shit hit the fan, okay? Inside the Akashic Academy this month, we are working on embodying or marrying the spirituality with the physical. So I really want to focus on taking this deep into the body. So we're going to start by just relaxing our body. By the way, we're going to answer some questions too. So if you have questions about your business and what's going on, if you want to type those in quickly, so they are here waiting when we get done with this meditation exercise, that would be fantastic, although you can type them in later. But sometimes it's cool just to sit after we do this and really let it integrate. So I'm going to invite everybody to take a nice deep breath in. Closing your eyes, bringing the awareness to the top of the head. And with this exhale, I just want you to feel the release around the crown of the head, the hair. You can feel free to pet yourself like I'm petting myself if you like. And we're just going to work slowly down, okay? I like to usher the energy with my hands. I invite you to engage as much play, as much imagination as you can. If you're not in a space where you can start ushering this relaxation with the hands, that's okay. But I invite you to do it with color, with texture, so that honey, that energetic golden honey, you can feel that moving down. I just want you to engage. I don't care how you do it. As a matter of fact, if you use your imagination and pick your own unique way, you'll begin to activate your own unique Merlin abilities. So that's always a good thing to do. All right, so just with the breath, we're releasing as we move down. So moving down from the crown of the head now, down through the ears, melting down the front of the face, down the back of the neck. Notice any tension that's in the muscles in the neck and the shoulders. Just melt that away. Right, I sometimes tend to hold a lot of tension in the collarbone. All of that expectation of the big dreams and goals, just melt that. Softening it, melting down the shoulders, down the upper back. Melt in between the shoulder blades. I had a big activation this morning working with Sifu B in the back heart. So melting that, any place in the back heart